I used to believe that no single sentence could tear two people apart. But that night proved me wrong. Lena and I had been together almost 2 years. We weren't perfect, but I genuinely thought we had something real. We laughed easily, talked about the future, even discussed getting married someday. Looking back now, I should have noticed the signs, how she still kept tabs on her ex online, how his name slipped into conversations for no reason, how she'd occasionally compare tiny things I did to things he used to do. I brushed it off every time. Until everything boiled over. It started with a small disagreement. Something insignificant, the kind of thing couples usually forget about the next day. She wanted to hit a party with her friends that weekend. I just wanted a calm night at home. Different plans, nothing worth fighting about. But then she scoffed, leaned back with that dismissive look and said, "You know, Jake would have never been this dull. He always knew how to enjoy himself." Jake. Her ex. I felt something inside me freeze. At first, I wondered if I misheard her. But the challenge in her eyes told me everything. She didn't slip up. She aimed the words like a dagger. I inhaled slowly, trying to keep myself steady. "What did you just say?" She crossed her arms, rolled her eyes. "Oh, stop being dramatic. I'm just saying you could loosen up a little. Learn something." That was the exact second something in me shut off. No yelling, no arguing, no emotional explosion. Just a cold, quiet certainty that I was done. I turned and walked to the bedroom. She assumed I was sulking. "Seriously? Don't be childish," she called out. But the moment she heard the closet door open, the moment she saw the duffel bag, I felt the panic rise in her voice. "Wait, what are you doing?" I didn't answer. I grabbed whatever clothes my hands landed on. I wasn't packing, I was leaving. She rushed in, eyes wide. Okay, I didn't mean it like that. It was a stupid comment. "Babe, come on, you're blowing this out of proportion." I met her eyes, and for the first time I felt absolutely nothing. Not love, not anger, just empty. "You should have thought about that before you said it." Her face fell. "You're not seriously walking out over one comment." I zipped the bag. "Watch me." She grabbed my arm. "Stop. Don't be ridiculous, you're not actually leaving." I pulled away. "You still don't understand. It's not the words. It's what's behind them." She swallowed hard. "What do you think it means?" I hoisted the bag over my shoulder. "It means I was just filling a space someone else left." That hit her. I saw the realization crash into her. "Where are you going?" she whispered, voice cracking. I didn't answer. I grabbed my keys and headed for the door. "Please," she begged. "I didn't mean it. I love you." I paused for a moment. Then I said quietly, "If you loved me, you would have shown me respect." And I walked out. I didn't go to anyone I knew. I just drove, no destination in mind, until I ended up checking into a small motel hours away. I turned my phone off and lay on that lumpy mattress feeling something I hadn't felt in a long time. I never replied to her messages. Never returned the calls. Never went back. She sent apologies, then angry texts, then long emotional paragraphs begging me to talk. I ignored every one of them. The next morning I stepped outside, took in the cold air, and realized I finally had space to breathe. For the first time in years, I wasn't trapped under someone else's comparisons, someone else's expectations, someone else's past. The days passed. Then weeks. Her messages slowed until they eventually stopped. It was like we both vanished from each other's lives. I built a new routine, a new life, a new version of myself. One that didn't have to compete with a ghost from her history. As for Lena, maybe she understood what she threw away. Maybe she moved on. Maybe she's still chasing a memory she'll never be able to recreate. But that's no longer my burden. Because the night I walked out, I wasn't just leaving her behind. I was finally choosing myself.